All right, checking the chickens. What is up, everyone? Everybody ready to roll? Run a little bit more Pain Boy. We're burning through these Armageddon dudes pretty quick. All right, what's up, everyone? My name is Brent. Welcome to Wicked Minis. How's everyone doing today? It's a Sunday. And we're working on this Pain Boy. I'm gonna get him done, start working on the little grot dude. Try to finish something up. Goodness grief. There's barely anything left in this thing. Warm gray, bright warm gray. Keep running on this. I don't think I need much more. I'm gonna make sure to grab some. I burned through a lot of grays. And I know that you can just mix black and white. So that makes sense to make your billion shades of gray. Okay. So, I'm gonna switch brushes. Number 2 is too large. A little number 1 here. Let's go and start ramming those up. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. Alright, I want to go into that bright warm gray. So I got a slight edge highlight here. We are going across the edges. That looks nice. we go. Little apron looks pretty good. Okay. We'll do a little dark green brown. Just a wee bit. I'm not seeing my colors. There it is. And a little bit of ivory. Work with the brown first. Let's get all his little nasty little nails. And his little crappy teeth. I think I'm missing a finger here. So sorry, Elizabeth. Popping in for a bag, I do dishes, start prepping dinner soon. Weekend was all right. It's not too terribly bad for right now. bad, not bad. Okay, let's start working on the leathers. Would probably be next. So we're gonna work on this tenebrous gray. Hot but fun, yeah, that's something that is a plague over here is the heat. That heat is no joke. I'm glad you had a good time. Juliet, what's up? Yeah, it's been a long time no see. How you doing? How you been? Enjoying holidays? Well, that's always good. Found a thicket of thorns, which was not fun. Took like 50 tiny looking thorns out of my calf. At least it doesn't hurt today. Oh, that's terrible. Alyson recovers. Kind of excited sharing her with everyone. Nice. Hey, you're a brave girl and you only teared up. You only teared up once. Yeah, I can see it, man. Dude, it's not fun having a bunch of like go heads or anything like that getting stuck, stabbing the crap out of you. Do I like metalcore? Yes. I like everything metal, really. There's not very many times where I'm like, nah, don't like heavy metal stuff. Mostly everything kind of works up pretty good. What the hell? That's a metal piece there. I'm figuring you out, Orc. Pain Boy's down to throwing the pain. He's gonna be throwing the pain here pretty soon. I tell you, it's better if you watch the videos too. She shows a lot of emotion during the videos. Yeah, go. Who are we talking about? Who are we talking about? What's the band? What's the singer that you all into right now? Oh, I think I've heard of Mothra. I think I've heard of Mothra. Oh, let me see if it's the right person I'm thinking of. Yep. I know who Mothra is. Yep. I've listened to some of her songs. Some of her songs have come by. Cedrix, what's up? Someone's painting a mushroom, I see. Yep. This one causes a little bit of a pain. This is what you call a pain mushroom. This is a pain fungi. Bring the rising cover, that is crazy. Yeah. Was it the Unethical? Her last cover? Okay. Pain's doing that lurk. I always appreciate that as well. Lurking because we got things to do. I know. Try and get all the why did they put this big old piece here? Fine, we'll just do it. Gotta have some form of a oh my word. You got, by the way, you got into mini paint finally? Good. Got a dreadnought and I'm painting here and there. There you go. Gotta love to have a dreadnought or two. They're fun, they're great models. I like painting dreads whenever the time arises. I'm a big fan of that. I am a big fan of dreads. They're just a cool model. Well, that's good. I'm glad you got into mini painting. It's chunky. It's chunky. I like it. Yeah, it's a good piece. It's a good model. It's better than all these little baby ones that I paint. I like painting big models. Well, everything besides that Black Forge Games piece that I'm painting, I like it. It's just a lot. And I'm almost done with that sucker. I need to get that thing finished and sent that to PSK. Hey, my favorite sound right there. What's up, Nifty? Figured out that being big and flat would be a nice entry point. Yes, so I went for that. There you go. Hey, what's up, dude? I love that sound. The re-zero sound. I think I got all the leathers. All right, now we're gonna go up and actually do leather brown. About stuff I've been asking here and there, and I have an inch about buying paints. I want all of them. Yeah, that one there. That's how I started too with paints. I want them all, like I'm catching Pokemon here. Then turns out I don't need them all. I've been kind of limiting down sets and keeping only just a handful that I've been wanting to keep. Like I have like a full set of Pro Acryl paints. I have a full set of the molten metals. And I only have partials of everything else, so I have like a partial bit of army painters. See, I still have like all the old ones. I don't have any like the Fanatics. Well, actually, I do have Fanatics, but I haven't used any of the Fanatics. I just have the Reds, but I haven't really got to my Chaos Space Marines to use them. So, and then I have a partial set of Scale 75. I normally use the Scale 75 for like the non-metallic metal kits that they have, like the little sets. So I'll get like the steel non-metallic metal set and the gold non-metallic metal set from Scale 75. I like those. I like the flesh colors. There's like two different flesh colors. There's flesh tones and then there's velvet tones from Scale 75. I love those. And then AK Interactive. I pretty much like all of AK Interactive paints. There's not one paint I don't like. So what I'm working with now, this is from the leather, their leather set, like getting like 6 paints. I've been enjoying those more. I'm waiting for whenever I received the Kickstarter for, so I did a Kickstarter of 2 thin coats, but I didn't really particularly like the paints. I know a lot of people kind of do like them, but I'm not a fan. So I got rid of all of those. And I said I was never gonna do another Kickstarter again. But I did, so I did the Cult of Paints. their paint set. I did their Kickstarter. I think those are gonna still take about another couple months or more before I'll receive those paints, so I don't know exactly. One thing is I'm a big fan of Andy Wardle's paint work. His art is awesome on his miniatures. So that's the reason why I went with that. We'll see when that comes in, but yeah, I could definitely just do full set of Pro Acryls, probably a full set of AK Interactive, and then just a couple paint kits of scale 75. And the only reason I have Fanatics for Army painters just because I have to do the Red Corsairs, so I'll be doing that. But I paint with a lot. I've never tried like Chimeras. I've never tried what's that other set? No, I can't remember. But yeah. Yeah, the fluorescent paints. Pretty much almost every paint set has a fluorescent paint. Army Pro Acryl has a fluorescent paint, which I use very little of. I don't really do a whole lot of the fluorescence for your neon colors. I use very little of these things. Very little. Most of the time I don't need things that super bright. AK Interactive has some fluorescent paints too. I got them because I was planning on using them for something, and then when I was using them I was like, they're very transparent, so you gotta use them accordingly. And a lot of people are like, oh, we're gonna use black lights, but you never really use black lights to make them glow. So unless you're actually putting lights on your miniatures to make them glow, I don't know. Yeah, sometimes they help out with like glow effects, like trying to brighten up like sword glows and stuff like that. I guess you can use them for those. But most of the time I just keep adding white to whatever color I get, and it gets kind of that bright too. Bought a set of AK Interactive, the Jose Da Vinci set. That's a good set. That's a good set. There's nothing wrong with AK Interactive paints. I love them. I think they're great. I think they're great paints. Golden metal metallic paints. You can go a couple ways with that one. Pro Acryl got a good metal set. I believe the AK Interactive metal set's all right. And then my molten metals are probably one of my favorites. That's why I kind of dig the molten metals. The Dark Star, I guess that's what they're called. So these are the Dark Star, the molten metals. These are the metallic paints. They work extremely well. Huge sets of them. Every kind of metallic that you can think of, from Dark Star. Those are excellent paints. Actually, that's the other one. The only thing that I ever use for Vallejo is their Prime, their Flow Improver, and their thinners. I've never used any of their paints. My problem with Vallejo is I always have a hard time getting my hands on Vallejo. Normally I have to order all those through like Amazon, and sometimes they'll have them, sometimes they don't. I need something where I can get a consistent paint. So if you run out of a paint, that you can go to a place and actually buy the paint. And there's not very many places that, like here where I live, no one holds Vallejo paint. So, and I know people do paint with Vallejo. I know a lot of them that paint with Vallejo. But my problem is that I just don't have a really good way of getting Vallejo paints without ordering them through Amazon and stuff. And then a lot of times those are all sets, not individual bottles. And so if I run out of one, then I don't want to buy a whole nother set. I like to just buy individuals if I can. And then Vallejo's kind of all scattered of what paint sets are what, and that's my only issue that I have with Vallejo. I think it's just their distributing problem is with Vallejo, so Normally I get my thinners, my flow improver from Vallejo. I get primers from Vallejo, and I order all those from Amazon because that's the only way I can get prime. Hard to get them. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because like Pro Acryl's here in the States. So if you're across the pond, probably your AK Interactive. I guess maybe Vallejo is a big thing over here across the pond. You're in Vallejo land, yeah. Well, AK Interactive's from there. And I want to say that Army Painter's from there also. Yeah, Vallejo, AK Interactive. Army Painter was once there, I think. Maybe they moved. So, yeah, you might be in Vallejo land where they just have an abundance of Vallejo, which is awesome. I have a hard time getting Vallejo where I'm at. I see Pro Acryl being kind of difficult over there in Europe. There is a Europe distribution, but that's normally, I think it's in England. So, but yeah, but there's some that I can get. It's like AK Interactive. I can get AK Interactive anywhere. Work with what we got. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, Spain is just the acrylic painting country. General stuff with the mini painting community. Alright, the Spanish painters are like really good. They are. They are. Let's see here. So you have your Jose da Vinci, which is an excellent painter. He's from Spain. You have there's like 3 other ones. Bicefalo Art. Bicefalo. I believe he's from Spain also. And then Elementarista, yes. Yeah. He's another one. Bicefalo Art is another excellent Spanish painter. It's escaping my... There's 2 other ones too. Sergio. Sergio is from Spain, I believe. And oh shoot, what the hell is that other guy's name? It's RHM. I'm trying to remember what his name is. I'm stressing. I'm not stressing over. I'm sitting there. I'm like trying to make my brain work. Yeah, I know it's Sergio. Sergio for sure, and I'm thinking who that other one is. I think it's RHM. It's not NHM because he's different. I think he's here or in England. But yeah, there's a handful of you. You got some really good painters there in Italy as well. You got like Marco Frassoni. The guy from Miniature Den. I think he is in Italy as well. Whole bunch of them. Bora, I don't know, maybe. Like, I'll know right off the jump as soon as I see their work, I'm like, that one. But yeah, it's like Jose Da Vinci came over to the Golden Demon and wrapped up like a silver for his miniatures. There's a lot of talented artists all over the place. So Hug with the Miniature Master Show. Oh, you like that show? Nice. From Squidmar. So enjoyed seeing others' paints. And they all paint really good and really different between each other. Oh yeah. So it's kind of nice to see different styles that are working in the same concept idea. Yes. Refax, what's up? Appreciate the follow. On those miniature masters, what's the prize winning on that one? I'm always curious. I never really paid attention enough on it. Is it a 10 grand prize? Oh shoot. I had no idea that they were able to fund up 10 G's. For a $10,000 grand prize, huh? For $10,000. One winner and a 10,000 as the win. Well, I think that anybody that gets second and third and stuff gives you pretty crazy publicity, that's for sure. So just getting on there, depending on how many people are watching it and what's happening there, probably get quite a bit of good publicity there. Oh. And then sometimes your AK bottle does that. What a mess. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So much wasted paint. Yeah, participating's already winning. Yeah, like participating's already a win. Just getting what you're getting. And isn't it Squidmar up there in like Norway? So yeah. It's funny because it's all these I guess it's like, I guess they got people on there that were all former like Golden Demon winners. Or is one of the participants that was eliminated? Okay. It's interesting. Oh my gosh, there's so much stupid paint right here. So funny. It's just funny because it just has so many social media influencers on it. To organize that is probably hefty. And depending on what you're trying to accomplish out of it, how much time you got for doing miniatures. Between the 5 to 8 hours of painting. Was each episode something about finishing up like an actual miniature? Or is it just a continuation of a miniature? Oh, you have to build them too? Ugh. The losing couple one gets kicked. Crazy to me that they're able to do that in 8 hours. Yeah. So they also said that most miniatures had zero work on the back, so so they were all just working on the front display piece. All right, okay. So that one there will make a difference there, I guess, for how it's actually posted on. So it's like they're just doing the front cover part here, and not worrying about the back part at all. All right, so overall miniature, but accomplishing whatever the goal is that they're trying to accomplish right off just the front. And the rest is just kind of shadowed off. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. I think I've saw some of the things on socials. And then a lot of those artists I've met at Adepticon a couple years ago. And a lot of them stream. Pretty sure Dina paints and they're AC Miniatures. I'm very aware of his works. Yeah, she a big time social media influencer. I've never seen her stream, but Let's benefit from that. More people into mini painting, more viewers from streamers, more potential customers for people, I guess mini commissions and so on, yeah. Whew. All right. Are they still like recording those and doing those, or are they all done for? Oh, okay. I see. I see. It was 7 episodes and it was 10 days. Hey, what's up, Rosie? The pub across the street last night. It was fun. Nice. No fishing today with the crew, but I don't have a rod. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. That would have been fun too. Need a little burnt sienna. A little bit of yellow ochre. Surrounded by a rod. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. Makes you watching me paint orcs makes you want to paint orcs? I can go without painting orcs for sure. I wish I could say that all I have is just the Armageddon box of orcs to paint, but I don't. I got so many of these dudes. They're fun painting like certain orcs, but then when you start painting like 100 boys, you're just like, ah, I'm done with this. I haven't washed the apron with anything yet. That's just paint. That's just paint. Yeah, it came out looking pretty nice. That's I've always liked doing fabrics. stretching walk called the Army Green Carpet. There you go. High pitch walks. What's up, Sirius? How you doing, man? Staying out of the heat, I imagine where you're at is hot. It's hot here. I can only imagine down below. Freaking scorched earth where you're at. Almost got this thing all wrapped up here pretty soon. Almost got all the prime painted. What's up, Turgeon? It is a D&D night, yes. I've been doing all right. Shadow lurking from under the rock for a while. There you go. Well, those are all pretty much all the metallic pieces. That'll eventually turn metallic here. All right. All right, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go take a leak real quick. I need to go grab another soda. Dude, yeah. I saw that like Gen Con's getting hammered. Like water's blowing out of the top of the convention. It's just like raining through the convention. I think there's like something about like a parking lot or something like that and stuff. And there's like a water main that's blown out of that thing too. So they're like, dude, that looks like a crazy mess. It was the emergency shower triggered by the stink of the body odor. They're trying to wash all the Nurgle blessings. Well, all those stinky convention people are finally getting bathed. The water's all blowing out of it, and everybody's like, smells like lavender. Oh. I bet they were all hissing like they're getting friggin' exercised at that convention. Instead, they're like, you know, it's like getting high hit with clean water. They're just like, me's don't like it. It burns us. First time some of those convention people ever had a bath in freaking months. It is quite funny though. I was out there, I saw that, I was like, oh man, it looks like a giant mess. You guys say that. No, that's not how I'm melting. Oh, my beautiful wickedness. Dude, I can only imagine after the rainstorm comes and all the convention people got wet. And dude, I bet all that water's like swamp ass. Oh, I bet it probably smells even worse, you know, like stagnant water. Freiburg in the sewers now, yeah. Oh man. But that is crazy. It must be just pouring rain there. Because that's from all the rainstorms, right? I don't think it was just something that just broke inside the convention, was it? Because I saw like pictures of like, there was some posts like with Ninja. He's at a restaurant or whatever, and it's just like super wet outside, like it's been raining. Friggin' hilarious. Hilarious. All right. They even had tornado warning. That was the weirdest sound. It was the Amber Alert sounding from thousands of cell phones at the same time. Oh, that was hilarious. Hilarious and spooky at the same time, being at a convention during friggin' a tornado warning also. Yeah. I couldn't even imagine being there with a tornado warning. I'd be like, no, where's the basement? Where's the basement? I've never experienced tornado deals, so I'll be like, no, this ain't happening right now. I'm not gonna be in a place where you have to crowd together with all of that poisonous gas of convention people in there. I'd be like, yeah, tornado just sucked me up, dude. I'm like, get me out of here. No, thank you. Yeah, because I think like Gen Con, it's like sold out. Like, it seems like they've been just selling out every year. I've been like, nope, get me out of here. I ain't gonna be dying with all that friggin' convention filth. Mm-mm. Well, where's the cabin at? It's not one of those creepy ass ones like friggin'... like Evil Dead shit, right? Or The Last Cabin on the Left? Or A Cabin in the Woods? Or whatever horror story we're called? Yeah, no thank you. I don't do boats. I don't like being anywhere on the water. You're gonna have to find somebody. It's a cruise? $70,000 cruise? $60 bands, 4 days, 4 stages? Yeah. I like being on mainlands. I'd rather be on mainlands. 70 G's? It was 35 grand. I just don't, I don't know. Something about, yeah, like 70,000 bucks to go on a band cruise, 60 bands. Oh, 70,000 times, okay. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, you were throwing me off. I'm like, what, are we buying a fucking boat here or what? I was like, dude, that's a freaking expensive ass cabin. I'm like, we buying a boat? What are we doing? All right, boy, antifreeze threw me off there so bad. I'm like, you mean we're buying a boat? That was my bad, antifreeze. Came on there a little too fast on my pace there. I was like, what the hell are we talking? It's 2,000 a person? Yeah, I would. I don't even think I would be able to handle a cruise. I have no sea legs at all. I have zero sea legs. I wouldn't want to pay 2,000 bucks just to be sick on a boat all day. Yeah, you're gonna have to fly to Toronto. First, it's expensive. Well, let alone that, it's just that, then you get on a boat, then you're gonna get hit with some like Hana virus or some freaking weird COVID thing, and then you're gonna be stranded on a boat with freaking who knows how many people on that thing. Like everything I see about cruises is like, I don't wanna do any of that. I'd much rather be on an island, Turgeon, than being on that damn boat. Like, put me on an island. I ain't getting on a boat. Get me on some solid ground. I ain't dealing with boats. There's a whole lot of nothing but crazy water and crazy freaking crap in the water. I'm good. Then they had to quarantine the cruise, and all of us are stuck on there. Oh, it's the best time of your life. It's the best time of your life. It's the best time. I'm good. I'm good. No cruises for me. Even when who does the paint cruise? Pending Duff going on those paint cruises or whatever. I'm good. I no thank you. You couldn't even get me to go on one of those boats, even if I got free tickets. I couldn't. I would never even attempt to go on there. No boats for me. I hardly like flying, let alone freaking being out in the middle of the water. Ugh. Where is that at? Is that down in what is that, like Houston, or are you in Florida, or where are you going for that cruise? Is it in the Gulf? Or is it in Atlantic? The Atlantic side? It leaves out of Florida? Yeah. Florida goes around the Gulf? Yeah, I'm good. I am good. No boats. No boats. I'm not a cruise person. I don't even like flying in planes. I get nervous when the water's deeper than the bathtub. Well, yeah. Yeah, everything about a cruise just doesn't appease to me at all. I don't even like being that close to that many people all the time, every day. Bum, 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 bum. Worn out metallics right there. Looks pretty good. Nice and rusty. Nice and rusty. Forgot a little bit of the. Let me switch brushes. Nope, wrong color. Come on, Brent, let's get in the right colors here. He has a bunch of stitches that I never fixed here. I missed them when I was doing the leathers. Finished half a party-sized bag of Funyuns. I know I shouldn't have bought it. Just looks so tempting on the grocery shelf. Yeah, they are done. They are delicious. They are delicious. Got all the stitches now? I think I did. Yeah, they are good. They are good. They're delicious. Perfect. Okay. Where's the Lay's chips? Nobody can just eat one. Yeah, I know. I know. Or whatever they consider as their serving size. Give you this big old bag of chips and they're just like, well, if you eat like serving size is 12 chips, you're like, dude, I just killed like 3/4 of this bag. Exactly. I'm like, there's something wrong with your guys' serving size. This is like, it's not enough. Like, you can't just have 12 chips. That just doesn't count. Just not okay. Like, they need to readjust their serving sizes. It makes us feel a little bit better when we kill a whole bag. At least limit the number of how the serving size is. You know, like a bag has like 30 serving sizes. You're just like, you know, you can cut that down to like 5. It wouldn't be that bad. You'd be like, ah, it's not bad. Same thing when I get all like really on the peanut butter. I'll kill a jar of peanut butter. That thing has like 200 servings in that thing, and I'll kill it all in one day. Oh boy. Dude, we got like an hour left. Got an hour left on the clock. I'm almost done with this thing. I've been liking having these two-stream dunzos. All right. Next is gonna be looking if I'm missing anything. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I want to do with this internal piece here. Not exactly sure what that thing's supposed to be on the top of his head. There's a little piece right here, I just don't know. Let's figure out what the hell to do. Well, what is it, first of all? I'm just gonna work on that. I'll think about that for a minute. Little warm yellow. So yeah, I finished all the seasons of Peaky Blinders. Finished the last season of The Boys, which that is just excellent. Every season has been excellent in The Boys. I guess that would be the final season, I guess. Oh man, dude, that show is, I just laugh and laugh and laugh. This stuff's so funny. It's so good. But yeah, no, The Boys is good. I can watch more and more of The Boys, which is good because I believe they're doing the prequel to The Boys too. So they're going to be doing the prequel to The Boys. So he's not here. Oh, antifreeze? Antifreeze is in here somewhere. Oh no, I could have walked away for a bit. Yeah, I can see it. Well, I guess I could do it in blue, huh? A little blue. Thank you. Skin looks good. skin, scars. He's looking pretty solid on this dude. Pretty solid. Not bad. I might be painting your next orc horde. You just let me know. I got plenty. I still got tons of these dudes. After I'm done with orcs, I know. I still got hundreds of them to paint too. Still got hundreds of them to paint. Yeah, because I got like 50 beast Naga boys. I got 20, 40, 60, 70. I got 80 boys. I got 60 of the older boys. And then I got the Armageddon boys. I got 20 of the Armageddon boys. Got 20, 40, 60, yeah, 60. So yeah, 80 in total for boys. Got 50 piece Naga boys. So got 3, 6, 9 Killicans. 9 Killicans. I got 3 Death Dreads. 3, 6, 9. I got 9 Death Coptas. I got 3 of the War Bosses. With the little Gretchen dude that sits on the shoulder. I got 4, 16. I think I got 16 of the Hog Riders. I got a Killer Rig. Mozrock Scragbad. Couple of the whatever the weird thingy dudes for the Snaga team guys are. Yeah, I got hundreds. I'm not winning here. The Bad Moons guy? Yeah, you know what? There's something like that. Something down the road. There's always more of these orc dudes. All right, we need to brighten up the metallics. You want all your dudes in Bad Moons? Yeah, because you were missing out on some of the other ones, but yeah. So that's the Pain Boy. This is the Big Boss. This is the Banner Knob. This is the new War Boss for the Armageddon set. So all these guys are from the Armageddon set, but You dudes there, they're all done. We're gonna almost finish up this Pain Boy today. But I gotta do his little Gretchen dude too, so I forgot about him, but we'll work on him. I'm almost done with this one. And then still gotta get that. I still need to get that BF Black Forge Games model done. I need to get that thing done. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow I'll try to wrap up most of it. Yeah, we still got some. Trying. Landman's pretty good too. I like Landman. I just don't know if I don't know. They keep on talking like but it could be true, it could not be true, but like if Billy Bob Thornton isn't in the next season, I don't think it's worth watching. Well, the whole reason you'll watch it is because of Billy Bob Thornton. Everyone says they need to watch Landman, yeah. I have to watch it even though it will be like watching my real life, yeah. Shot most of Landman where I live. He often gets major roads closed down and blocks traffic. It is that he has money and then he has power because of Paramount Plus for a bit until he's out of his contracts through them, and then he will move to whoever's going to be the highest bidder getting sheared in to do movies for them. But I think that contract's up in like a couple more years or whatever. With all his big success off of that Yellowstone. Then he did all the Fred hates him too. That's funny. Yeah, but yeah, and after he got all that fame from that Yellowstone, I mean, he made movies and stuff. He has some good movies, but that one that really kicked him off was that Yellowstone. Looks a little better. Perfect. All right, now what needs to be filled in this? We need to make it glowy something. Maybe we do orange or something. Well, we gotta do stripes. Let's go ahead and just work on the stripes. How about that? We'll just do that. Crap. Alright, now we gotta do something about this injector part. I'll just make it easy. We'll just do a little bull titanium white. We were just talking about fluorescence, so let's go ahead and just do it. Got fluorescent orange. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm gonna go take a leak again. Drank too much caffeine now. All right. Okay. Now I guess we gotta do a little flickering of some blood on this dude, I guess. It's not the same, but we'll do what we can. Normally on these miniatures, I normally never put any kind of like super gore on them. I always make these guys look like fresh and clean. I really don't got anything here. That's it. Burnt red is toast. mix the burnt red and the bold pyro red. And we'll give it slightly like a blood red. Alright. Now, let's give this a shot. We'll see. Yeah, I got a D&D session tonight. It was supposed to be last Sunday, but I couldn't do it last Sunday. Or 2 Sundays ago. Alright. See what happens. Should be able to take my airbrush. Light it up. Alright. Alright, there's one dude done. Now let's get him based. Playing the shake and bass. Shake and bake basing stuff. Ruins of persistence. Here, and we'll give it a wash. Then we gotta work on the little Gretchen dude, but I'm hoping he'll go by relatively fast, maybe. A little bit back. A little bit of whatever your choice of oil is. I'm using up all my Van Goghs. And I'm using black. And then a little touch of burnt umber. Their gras orderly is small, so it should be a lot quicker, right? Yeah, it should be. Unless there's just something there that kind of holding me up, but I don't think there should be anything. So I'm just mixing this up with mineral spirits. Drippy. It's a bit drippy. There's that. I'm gonna give that a few minutes for it to set. Put this out of my way. Now he has a wash on him. We'll clean it all up here in a little bit. Almost there. Now we got the little grot dude. Oh, he's gonna work on the green skin. Which Thought we were gonna make them a little bit more yellow than yellow. Oh, let's do it anyways. Let's try. We're gonna base coat them with this golden olive. Yeah, I know, I got like 15 minutes. Well, let me see about getting some color on this guy. Oh, I got like 15 minutes before my time's up today. Tiny little grot. Bring in the hacksaw. He means business. Awesome little D&D little session to go to tonight. Little feet, little itty bitty feet. See, like 3/4 of this dude is actually just green skin. So not bad. Alright, so we got just a few minutes left. Let's go and do the wipe away on the Pain Boy. I don't want to keep him this dark. Somewhat. That's one way. Don't want to do that. Just like sprung them right off the stand here. Well, that's a lot better. And we got, I don't know, maybe I should just wrap things up. I don't have enough time to finish this up because I can't finish this up in like 5 minutes. It's hot outside? Yes, it is hot outside. Dry heat, just rattle can 18 def copies and 2 def killer war trikes. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it is hot though. It is hot. Depending on where you're at, it's hot. Oh yeah, that's very hot. It's hot here, but you guys are extremely hot. 100 plus out on the salt flats. I go to land speed trials this weekend. Yeah, you'd be dying out there. 100-degree weather. It's hot. It was like 90 something out today. I think right now it's like, I think right now it's 90. It's 97. 98. Supposedly 98 outside. Gets hot. Gets hot, man. Gets hot. Shoot, man, after we're done with this dude, Pain Boy, I think we're gonna work on this dude. Now you got this little guy. This dude's done. He just needs to dry from a wash. $105 out there on that salt frying pan yesterday. Ugh. Ugh. That's hot. I bet Texas is stupid hot. Now I get this little dude done and then we'll work on this guy, the war tracks. I have them separated from each other so I can actually paint them slightly easier. I think we're gonna actually go with the Speed Freak color, so we're gonna paint these ones. Now we're gonna paint this one all red. And after we're done with that one, we're gonna do this big ol' honking piece, and this one's gonna be the Bad Moons. The Docker rig. So we're gonna get the Docker rig, and this one's gonna be Bad Moon's color. This one's gonna be the Speed Freak's color. Evil Suns, I guess. We'll just do all the red Evil Suns. And all my other dudes were just mostly we're just in the golf realm. The golf. Because we got like Big Boss is all done. We sub-assembly and then answer that. I have 4 to do. Yeah, but they're popped together, so they're relatively easy. Because I was going to remove this dude off of this piece here. This all comes apart. Somewhere, somehow. But like, yeah, I should be able to pop this part off so I can get to them a little easier. I mean, they just pop together, so it should be relatively easy. And then this dude just pops onto this one over here. So I just spun it around and hooked it onto here so it make it a little easier. A little easier to do that. But it just pops right onto this little part right here, so easy peasy. But yeah, so I got Big Boss all done in golf. With some checkers and stuff. Got the banner knob. There's golf for melee guys, Evil Suns for vehicles. Yeah. Banner knob, and then we got the War Boss all done. I got the Weird Boy done, but we did our giveaway thing for the sub giveaway appreciation on Friday. And Sarah Elizabeth won that one, and she wanted the Weird Boy, so I don't have the Weird Boy. I shipped those all off. So I just got these dudes to go from. And then I'll eventually have the Pain Boy done. Well, he's done. We just need to do a rim job on that one, and then get the little grot dude done. And then I can set that off to the side, and then we'll do the war tracks afterwards. We're playing for the unit. I'm making gas mixed army for most part. Yeah, it's always nice having gas ghoul. You need gas. Orcs, I've only found you 3/4 through on Friday stream. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, rim job, yep. All the orcs get a nice, well, lovely rim job. Giggity, 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 giggity. Giggity, 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 giggity. Man. Yeah, war tracks. It's gonna be fun. And then I got pretty much all the character models pretty much done out of the Armageddon. And then I just gotta do the boys, but I got a lot of boys to do. That would be 130 boys. After I'm done painting all of them. Won't be all one clan, no worries. I think that's awesome. And done with the whole piece. I've never heard it put like that though. Now I can never unhear it. Not bad. Well guys, I think I might just wrap up that because I got the D&D session tonight, so. Well, Russell Korn just told me otherwise. He's done. We are out. Is that what you are here? Russell Korn yelling at me. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap up shop. Let's close up the shop. I need to do this and then get dinner rolling. Get everybody fed in the house. And then go into my D&D session. So I appreciate it, guys, so much for coming and hanging out with me tonight. We got the Pain Boy, the dude done. We just got to get the Grot guy done. And I'll be painting orcs until they announce when the new codex comes out, and then we might switch gears and start doing that. But all in all, it's not a bad gig here. Not a bad gig getting all the orcs done. More orcs the better, because I don't want any of these dudes. I'm getting rid of all of them. Painting them up and getting rid of them. The Orktober, I was doing quite a bit on Orktober. And then, I painted so many orcs, a couple years ago, that I skipped an Orktober. I'm like, I don't even want to paint another orc. But now it's okay. I'll make sure to have stuff available of some kind. But I painted so much. I painted so many orcs. I painted 180 orcs. From Orktober all the way up into February of last year? February or March, I was painting orcs. Orktober for October of the previous year, all the way up until I want to say February. Then I switched over, did Tyranids for some time. And then when we got to Orktober of last year, I was like, I'm not doing any more orcs. I'm over it. I'm over it. And then now I unwittingly keep acquiring more orcs. So I didn't want them. But the Armageddon one's not bad. But it's the Combat Patrol magazines. I got even more orcs from that thing. And so I got to paint all those dudes up and get them all out of here. But yeah, it's going to be 130 boys. I got 50 Beast Naga boys, 80 regular boys. Well, it's 50 old squad, 50 Beast Naga boys. It's 20, 40, 60. I got 60 of the boys. And then I got 20 of the Armageddon boys. So that was all the boys there. It's a lot of boys. I'm going to be hammering out tons of boys. So they're all built. They're ready to rock and roll. I just need prime and paint on most of them. Primed a whole bunch of the Snaga stuff. So we'll still keep on working on orcs until they give me another codex to switch off to. And then I'm more than sure it's going to be the Marine. So we'll get the Space Marine codex. And then I got the Mario Karts I need to paint for commissions for salamanders. And then I can paint some of my Blood Angels for for what I'm planning on keeping. I was planning on keeping my Blood Angels, so I might paint all those up. But that's normally they get their own separate codex. So trying to keep the Marines on the thing and maybe go through a whole bunch of my Space Bros and then just start hammering them out and just make them all blue Smurfs and just ship them off into eBay. Anyways, guys, thank you. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me tonight. Over here on Twitch, thank you guys so much for subs, resubs, follows. I really do appreciate it. Over on YouTube, I do dual stream here and on YouTube. So you guys are seeing me on YouTube, make sure that you like, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to do that Destiny grind to 1,000. So if you guys can help me out over there on YouTube, I greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to just immortalize my videos, because your VODs just die out on Twitch after 7 days. They're just gone. So on YouTube, they're immortalized on there, so you guys can always have them. I'm trying to label them properly of what I was painting during the live streams. So you guys can help me out with that. That's great. Back over here on Twitch. Shout out to the sponsors above. You can use those commands in chat. You can go over to my Discord, !Discord. Oh, shoot. Yeah, on my Discord, I have the sponsor affiliate links. Please use those links and the discount codes. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Save on those hobby dollars. on the sponsors there. I love all their products, so there's not one that I can complain about at all. And then over on the Discord, everything else is on there. You can come hang out with the rest of us, all us nerds on there. Also on the Discord in here, you can go eBay. I have my eBay store. Pretty much everything that I paint on this stream. If it's not going to be for a giveaway or commission piece, I throw them over on my eBay store. I'm trying to just exit out a big amount of inventory. Still want to paint the stuff, but I'm just going to start painting and selling them all off on there. So if you guys want to support the stream that way by buying miniatures off of eBay, I greatly appreciate that too. It all cycles right back here into the stream. And then head up on my socials, SMH Bar socials. Socials, I've been working on the Black Forge Games miniatures. That's going through MHCP, the Mental Health Charity Painters. This model here from Black Forge Games is one that I'm going to be donating into the stream, or donating to Mental Health Charity Painters. I do that once a year and help out with them because I'm down for that stuff. It's for the PTSD for veterans, mental health, that kind of deal. So I always donate a miniature, and they keep getting bigger every year, it seems like. But yeah, so I try to do that every year for that. But you can see all the progress of those ones over on my socials. Other than that, that's pretty much it for my yapping. Let me go and refresh my Twitch and see who is out and about and doing stuff. Sweet. I always forget I got a hood guard right now. Alright guys, let's go and fire up Raid and get over to Hood Guard, see what he's working on. Other than that guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I need to bounce out so I can get over to start cooking some dinner and stuff. So thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. I'll catch you guys on Tuesday evening stream. Tuesday will be an evening stream. But other than that, you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys later.
Trying to get a gauge on what I want to do next and how I want to approach it. We've got everything sketched out now. Maybe not in a way, in the way that it's gonna stay, but just getting like those values on and the